I wanna have my cake and eat it too. Mm. Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm so happy that we actually made it to 15k subscribers, guys. So you're actually subscribing to my channel faster than I can create this giveaways. I'm just like really thrilled and blessed and grateful, and I'm feeling a lot of really good things. So thank you so much for giving me this gift. Actually, I just spontaneously found out that the area in which I live, my tiny little village, is under enforced lockdown for the next 14 days as we're trying to fight the pandemic. So, you know, counteracting that really bad news, I'm really happy that, you know, we can have this wonderful space online where I would rather just escape into really beautiful romantic fantasies with you guys rather than cry in my pillow because of what's happening in the world. Okay, so let's fight the negativity. Thank you so much once again. I'm really happy to have you here, and I'm really happy to create this reading for you. So I thought of creating a really super duper romantic sweet one, and it's going to be about how your married life will play out. I'm going to try to channel as many interesting details for you guys as possible, and I have a choice today between 3 beautiful flowers. So it's basically the same kind of flower type, Dahlia, which is my favorite flower, but I have 3 different colors for you to choose from. So without further ado, here is group 1, this purple chunky Dahlia. Look how gorgeous it is. Group number 2 has this daisy-like Dahlia. It's a yellow one. And group number 3, you've got the majestic white Dahlia. It's so chunky and big I can barely hold it. But yeah, this is it. That's your choice. Okay, so if you guys want to reconsider your choices based on having a look at all 3 of them, here are your flowers. Okay, so I hope you've made your choice. And before I switch to your pile, I just want to say, if you want to enter the 15k giveaway, yes, this video is a giveaway as well, of course. I promised you guys, I always keep to what I say, or I try to the majority of time. I'm human as well. So the thing is that if you want to join the 15k giveaway, leave a comment down below as I've accustomed you, and I want you guys to reflect this time on a loving thought. I basically want to leave it as open as possible, but go crazy, go creative, and get into your heart space, into your heart chakra. Think a loving thought, either for this channel, for the rest of the crew. Try to encourage somebody right now. You can write a loving thought or like kind of a little love message to your twin flame or soulmate, to the person you have on your mind. Or maybe you want to manifest love, so write a loving thought about that, you know, your future spouse, maybe the one that you might actually end up living some of the things you hear today in this PickACard reading. Or just a loving thought for, I don't know, for other people in this world, for your parents, for your siblings. You know, there are many different beautiful forms of love in the world, and I really want to celebrate all of them on this place, okay? So get creative, write a loving thought so that you can enter the 15k giveaway. The winner will receive a free love reading from me, okay? And don't be sad if I don't choose you this time. If for some reason our energies do not match, that's okay. 16k is coming up and I will organize another giveaway. Just give me a week, guys, okay? I'm joking. Subscribe to your heart's content. Also, feel free to follow me at MS Bontemps. Have a look in the description box below. I have an erotic novel that might entertain a lot of you during this lockdown. It's also quite affordable, and you can download it on your Kindle, or you can purchase it as a paperback. whatever suits your fancy. I also have a meditations channel. If you want to listen to some soothing affirmations during this really crazy time, I'm here to please. I cater to your needs, okay? So have a look down below, scroll through all of the things that I placed there for you. They are all for your pleasure. Okay, so let's begin. So group one, hello, beautiful group one. You're drawn to this gorgeous, chunky purple dahlia. So let's find out, how will your married life be? I pre-shuffled all of the cards here. I can already see one of them. Okay, no. Let's just clear my mind. So let's get into it. Your tarot cards are... This is the reward card, and it's the 10 of Worlds. The Seer, the Sage of Wands. Your oracle cards are dreams, vivid dreams, lucid dreaming, dream teaching. Imrama, where are you being called to? Bellflower, gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Melody Beatty. And the other card that we saw earlier, the Moon, Black Cat. Cancer energy. I'm getting a lot of Cancer and Pisces energy, which is incredibly sweet because these two make such a romantic pair together. Okay, just right off the bat, your married life is going to be like a dream come true. I mean, the dream card made an appearance for a very specific reason. I have a feeling that some of you might be afraid of marriage. You could not want to repeat the same dysfunctional patterns that you've seen in your own family. But I have the feeling that once you get married, you will enjoy it far more than you have imagined. It will feel, coming home to your spouse and being together with them will genuinely feel like you've created a safe heaven away from the madness of the world, away from the nitty-gritty, fight for survival that we all have to engage in at certain levels. You will feel almost as if you have a partner that can hug you. I feel like you guys are going to be very touchy-feely with each other. I feel like you're going to be very watery. So this is definitely a coupling between two people that have a lot of water energy in your charts. You could be a Cancer or Pisces, or you could be Cancer dominant, Moon dominant, or Neptune dominant. And what I mean by that, Neptune could be the planet on your ascendant. It could be the planet on your midheaven. It could be conjunct your sun. It's really, really like it will color your personality in a very different way, in a very specific way. It makes you very dreamy. It makes you very, almost like you're coming from the ether, like you give an imprint in people's life that is otherworldly. And I feel that this connection might sometimes feel like the boundaries between the two of you will be very thinly drawn. So for example, you might like a lot of the things that your partner will like. Your spouse will share their resources with you, their finances, their clothes, their food, You might be that kind of a couple that kind of likes to eat from each other's plates, or one of you, potentially the woman, because that's usually the person that eats less in a relationship, like finishes some of her food, but then leaves the rest for her partner. So I see that here some of the challenges could be that you guys could grow to be so enmeshed that you might grow to be codependent. So you have to watch out for that, because I have a feeling you're gonna want to spend most of your free time by yourself. So just the two of you together, Netflix and chilling, you know, binge watching your interesting shows. You guys are definitely introverts. So this means that when you come home from work, you are in your own little magical world, and you finally found a spouse that is like you, so you can get lost in this world for hours. Okay, literally, like there is no end. It's like you guys never get bored. And it's not only that, but now you've got an additional activity, because you don't only have your creative pursuits and your alone downtime, potentially with your cat or with your crayons, or making music or writing novels, or I don't know, decorating or rearranging your socks by color, whatever introverty things you like to do in the past. Now you've got a partner to kiss and make love to, and you know, another person that you can talk to about all those really deep, rich, meaningful things about life, you know? So yeah, I can see you guys, like, if you get into a lockdown together, you will be the happiest, you know? If you have no money worries and if you live in a comfortable space, oh my goodness, a lockdown will be like, yes, universe, yes, we have each other. The cat has food. I keep saying cat because a cat appeared, and also because cats are usually the preferred animal of introverts. So, you know, please don't get offended, dog lovers. Dogs are also really sweet, but it's just, you know, by nature, introverts like myself prefer cats. So this is why I'm emphasizing this so much. But what I do want you to keep in mind, cat or no cat, dog or no dog, is that you guys are just really, really gonna enjoy being together. And it will feel a little bit from the outside looking in, when other people are going to, like, you know, your friends and your family, when they know that you guys come together, they'll be like, oh my god, these two are so similar. But at the same time, they might worry that, you know, you guys should start visiting other places, should find other hobbies, you know, like maybe expand your social network, maybe try to do things on your own. Don't be so cuddly all the time together. Some people might find it a little bit gross that you guys are so close, but you're not really gonna care. I feel like you're just gonna flow, and you're gonna love the way you flow together, you know? I feel like you guys are gonna end each other's sentences. I feel like most of the time there won't even need to be verbal expressions. You'll just look at each other, you know, like, and you'll know exactly what the other person is thinking, and you're just gonna go and do that thing together. And you guys might be really into things like, you know, board games, and like playing on a PlayStation, or spending hours coding a specific program, you know, and finding so much joy and pleasure in the details of doing that. Or maybe helping each other out on crafting your master, your thesis, whatever it is that you guys are working on. I feel that some of you guys that are choosing this one have your own business, your own creative pursuit. So you're going to be busy with orders, with creating whatever objects you're selling, or providing support services. Some of you could be tarot readers or astrologers, so you've got, you know, a group of clients that you're supporting as well and coaching through these difficult times. So I have a feeling, and I don't think that when you guys will be married there will necessarily be difficult times, but then again, when haven't times been difficult in the world, right? It's just that at the moment we keep having a conglomeration of difficult aspects culminating everywhere in the globe at the same time. But usually life has a difficult side, okay? I'm not gonna go into the, oh my god, life is so awful and hard. Life has its difficult aspects as well. We all have Saturn somewhere in our charts, right, guys? We all have Pluto and Mars somewhere in our charts. They're never going to make life very sweet for us, no matter how we try. But we also have Jupiter and Venus and the Moon and the Sun in our astrological charts. So I feel like you guys are gonna blend the opposites together. You're gonna be like a safe haven for each other. It's really sweet. There's a little bit of a traditional side to it. I don't know, because, you know, that kind of a 1950s, oh, your family is your safe haven kind of vibe. But you are genuinely, naturally going to create this because you are very nourishing, pure souls. That's kind of what I see. when you're coming together, and you're very sensitive. That's the thing, you know, so you'll be sensitive to sights, to sounds. You might live in an environment that is very tranquil, maybe next to a body of water or the woods or the beach. Like you really like this connection with nature. And as I said, you guys will own pets. I think it will take a while for you guys to have a child or children if you're thinking of having more than one, because you'll generally just want to just flow, you know, you just want to flow in this connection. And I feel that you will be very fertile as well, right? So yeah, there is a sense here that you might want to control this process at the beginning, but I feel like you will have children if you want them. I don't feel that there will be any issues regarding that. Fertility will be on a high, especially with all this water energy. I think the problem will be how to control that, okay? Because you guys might want to just make love abundantly, okay? Just like rabbits. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm getting that really soft kind of energy, you know, cuddly. Also because I feel that you will want to touch each other quite often. So I feel like when you're gonna sleep, you're not gonna be that kind of couple that has like separate beds, or appreciates, you know, some space in the beds, or you'll have a massive bed and you'll get lost in it. You're gonna spoon each other, like you're gonna cuddle, you're gonna want to touch your person the next thing in the morning when you wake up. I feel that some of you could also suffer from some sort of social anxiety, or you might have a disability that you know, you need the support of a partner to help you through. Some of you could have some minor ailments with your eyes or with your body. Physically there might be something where you just, I feel like waking up is a difficult aspect for a lot of you, either because you're just not a morning person, hey yo, you know, night owls group here, and you just find it very hard to come back into full consciousness, or you might have a minor ailment, like I said, and you just need the support of your partner. So I feel like you guys are gonna be really supportive. This is not a person, your future spouse is not a person that is afraid of sickness, that is afraid of ailments. This is not a person that wants you to be perfect looking, you know. This is a person that is all about the heart, you know. This is a heart connection. It's like how comfortable, how familiar do you guys feel with one another? This is the most important thing, you know. And I feel that you're gonna craft your own little world around you guys feeling like you flow into one another, like you have so many things in common, like you just found a partner that, you know, can be soft and sweet and sensitive with you and can accept you for who you are, right? Because I feel that you're also not a person that is a lot about, oh wow, my future spouse needs to be really hot and needs to have muscles. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just think that that is not your nature. And you're finally gonna find a partner that's gonna be equally sweet, you know. I feel like you guys, the only challenges that I see here, aside from the codependence aspect, is the fact that sometimes you might not want to tell your partner certain truths that might hurt them because you want to protect them. And you need to watch out for that, because keeping secrets or not saying the truth when you guys need to say it will breed resentment between the two of you. And I feel that on some level, your partner will already know what is going on because you're so intuitive, you're so in tune with each other that, as I said earlier, you won't need words. So be very mindful about what you say and what you don't say in this connection. More about, you know, keeping things away from your person. I think that it would be well to just say it, speak it, and affirm it, rather than just hide things under the rug, because as I said, your partner will already feel that there is something weird going on. So you might have these low points where maybe you need some time alone. Maybe you need to go on a retreat somewhere. Maybe you want to work at your connection with your mother or your father or your siblings or your coworkers. And you need to detach from this very close, intimate world that you guys have created. Well, that might be difficult for your partner to hear, but say it anyway. And in this way, you're going to be truthful. So you're building your foundation not only on a deep sense of feeling and intimacy and closeness, physical closeness, and shared things in common, but also truth and truth builds trust, okay? Being truthful, being honest builds trust in time. I can't even say the word build. So it would be worth being truthful, okay, in order to overcome challenges so that resentment doesn't crop up and then you guys start to develop emotional coldness between the two of you, because that's what's going to destroy your relationship, because your relationship will be built primarily on the sense of being so close to one another. We also have the gratitude card here, and I have a feeling, I don't know why, but with bellflower, this sends me to music. I feel like you guys might court each other with music. Like, instead of this person telling you how they feel, they might send you songs, and they might tell you to pay attention to the lyrics. They might write you coded messages, and you need to put the puzzle together because they know that you're very intelligent. And you can actually discover the clues and actually solve the riddle. So this is really, really sweet. I feel like, yeah, the whole thing, the proposal, the marriage itself, it's gonna be very unique. You might have like a boho chic wedding. The proposal might be very creative, you know, as I said, maybe they'll give you like a small intimate treasure hunt and you need to discover clues that lead you to you finding the ring. And your life after marriage is gonna feel like a dream come true from your perspective. As this sensitive empath, as this creative introvert, I feel that it's just going to lead you towards a sense of inner peace, and you need that sense of inner peace to create and to relate to other people. So yeah, a reward. This relationship will feel like a reward. I feel like a lot of you held back from love. You had to exercise a lot of discernment with the partners that you were dating or kissing or choosing to have sex with. But finally, I feel like the universe, after a period of trial and error, after a long wait, is going to give you a reward. And this is going to be your partner, who is going to be very similar to you. I'm just so drawn to that. Yeah, Jupiter. So I feel like your relationship will be super abundant and prosperous. I feel like because this person is quite creative as well, or will work in some sort of introverted field, maybe IT, maybe technology, maybe research, innovation, maybe data analysis, data processing, I don't know, game development, you know, professions that require a lot of attention to detail, dexterity, and patience. But can also be fun and creative and interesting. I feel that you guys are going to, yeah, you're just going to have a really passionately creative relationship. You know, it's like no matter what happens, you will always want to double check some details with each other. You might have the same inside jokes or cultural references. Maybe you guys are really big fans of, I don't know, Friends or The Big Bang Theory, or you like the same conspiracy ideas or conspiracy theories. You read the same sci-fi novels, you know, you love the same comic books, or yeah, I don't know. I see you guys, you know, wearing t-shirts with Stranger Things, or I don't know, like really fun, cool, hip things like that. It's just gonna be a really sweet, creative, introverted, beautifully intimate life that you guys are going to create for each other. And it's going to be like your own thing, you know. It might not make sense for other people outside of you, outside of the relationship, outside of you. It's like outside of your body. But it will make deeply beautiful sense to you. And that's the important thing. So that's what I see. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I hope you have enjoyed it. I feel like I want to kind of hide inside your relationship and nuzzle there, you know. So that was what I had for you, my beautiful purple Dahlia group. I hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe, share this video with other people that might enjoy it. Yeah, leave a comment down below, enter the 15K giveaway. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Bye guys. Hello group 2. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this beautiful yellow Dahlia. So I'm already getting a sense that you guys are quite optimistic. You guys always have a smile on your face. I'm getting a sense that you're quite cheery, you know, like you might want to crack jokes and make other people laugh when there are difficult times. I do want to say that when I was shuffling the cards, because I pre-shuffled them so I can get straight into the reading, there were a lot of cards popping for your group, and like cards were flying everywhere. So I have a feeling that your life after you get married will be full of activity. You will have so many things to do. There might be a lot of people coming in and out of your house. Maybe you will be redecorating. Maybe you come from a large family, or your spouse comes from a large family, and there will be frequent visits from aunts and uncles and nephews and nieces and grandchildren, and I don't know. Grandchildren, that's a bit too early for that, but who knows, maybe you guys are gonna have a legacy. Let's see what cards you got. I just wanted to convey to you this frenetic energy that I kind of got. Okay, so if this is not your pile, if you don't enjoy frenetic activity, then choose another one. Pile 1 was very different, but I have a feeling already that you will be very busy during your marriage. Okay, you will not get bored. Whoa. Talk about it. Strength, right? So Leo energy. Yeah. And we also had the color of the solar plexus chakra. Yes. So hello, my Leos. Leo sun, Leo moons, Leo ascendant. Sorry for the pathetic voice. It comes out of me sometimes. I don't know. I feel like there might be a 50-year-old comedian hidden inside my heart, and he just pops up from time to time as he pleases. So whoa, ecstasy, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Wow, so I feel like, it's an ace energy. So I think that you will always have something new that comes up in the situation. You will definitely not get bored in this relationship. But I feel like that's the thing. I already can see a challenge. I feel like you might need to shoulder a lot of responsibility in this connection. Maybe you might need to take care of your spouse and their 2 children from a previous marriage, or their spouse and their very close connection with their mother, or especially if they come from a Mediterranean culture. You are not only marrying that man or that woman, you're marrying their connection with their mother or their corresponding father, right? So there is like a sense of closeness there between father daughters and mother sons. Yeah, so I have a feeling there will always be something new to feel in this connection. I don't think that you will be deprived of feelings. You will be quite on a lot of emotional highs in this connection with the Ace of Cups. I feel like you guys might have a large family yourself. So if what I've said earlier does not apply, because I'm reading energy, guys, right? And I just feel the energy of abundance. I don't know, like a lot of things. Like your house will be filled with a lot of objects, and you'll have like a lot of projects that you're working on, or you meet a lot of people and you're socialized, and you'll need to organize, maybe play dates, dinner parties, like scheduling all sorts of like hobby activities at the weekend. Maybe you'll keep a very busy life yourself, so you need to kind of like go to the office, organize your gym or Pilates class, and then go to school and pick up the children, and then make sure that you're making food for them, or somebody else that you're paying is making food for them. So you will have a very busy, frantic life, and I feel like with your spouse, you will be together a power couple with the strength one, right? So I feel like you both will have very good careers, and that I feel like you will also be quite fertile. So you will have a big circle of friends, both of you, or maybe big families. And you'll create a big family yourself. You could have up to 3 children. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So yeah, you'll need like a support system for that, especially if you want to continue building your career as well, which I think a lot of you will do. So you might be very focused on your career, but then you will need like a nanny, a cook, like a cleaner. Like you'll need somebody that or at least a group of people that help you fulfill those dreams and aspirations, because I feel that your husband is going to be career driven as well. So I feel that it's a lot of action, a lot of things happening, a lot of emotions. You might come home and you're feeling tired, but you need to talk on the phone with the client, but then the nanny of your children tells you that, oh my God, the little one bumped his toe, or the girl is screaming because she doesn't want to do her homework. So then you kind of need to put fires out everywhere. But at the same time, I have a feeling that you love this. You love to be the leader, the center of attention, the one that organizes and coordinates everything, And even though some days might be better than others, I feel that you might suffer from being overwhelmed or being stressed, I feel that you enjoy that. You enjoy having a lot of things to do, you know, being the one that kind of handles all of this. You know, you've created this life. Finally, you get to have your life, and it's prosperous and it's working, and it can get chaotic, but hey, you've got so many things to work towards. You've got so many people to love, to protect. You've got career opportunities left and right. You are living it, okay? So the challenge here is scheduling in time for a holiday so you can deeply share some moments of intimacy with your spouse, especially after the children come. So let's see what oracle cards I have for you, because the tarot cards are so powerful. I just went with the interpretation. So let's see now. Ooh, soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. This took a really strange turn. Okay, let's see the next one. Reflections, what you contemplate can actually actualize. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Magnolia, nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. This fits so well with the Strength card. Look at this. Such a Leo flower, such a Leo theme as well, nobility and self-esteem. When I looked at the recording, 3033, significant synchronicity for you. Especially if you're a Leo, you're in a relationship with a Leo, I do feel that your spouse might be a Leo, or that you guys might marry in August during Leo season. Honesty, yes, I love to see this card. And look at the fire, right? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And a reminder. Okay, so looking at all of the oracle cards as they came up, it's exactly what I said previously, but it kind of took a darker tone here. And what this card says to me is that because of the fact that you might go through periods when you'll be overwhelmed with everything that you have to do, and you might not have taken a break or a holiday, I feel like you might become suspicious that your partner might be cheating on you, or you might feel like you're growing apart, or you know, you come home and instead of hugging your person, you just reach out for a dry martini or a glass of wine because it's like, I just need to relax quickly somehow, you know. And I feel that be mindful of that, because this negative thinking and the lack of relaxation could lead to self-fulfilling prophecies. So suspecting your partner of cheating on you when they won't. So I don't see that your partner will be cheating on you. I feel that they'll be honest and loyal. But you suspecting that they might, and not taking steps to go on a holiday with them and have some yummy holiday sex and just chill for a while, and, you know, send the kids to your parents if you can, or just send them to a camp so you can take some time off, or maybe go on a holiday, all of you, but find some private times together. So if you don't take those really positive measures to work on the relationship and work at intimacy and closeness with your partner, you might suspect this person and might inflict some toxicity into the relationship, and your partner might genuinely look for someone else to relax with, yeah? So that will be the main challenge in this connection. But I do feel that if you keep your thoughts positive, if you schedule in moments like, you know what, a week is off the books for me, I need to go on a holiday with my spouse, it's our anniversary, or I don't know, it's Christmas or it's Easter, and I just need to tune everything out, you know. And I feel that the world will still be there when you come back to it, you know. You don't need to be so high power and high driven so much, you know. I feel a lot of you are type A personalities, the ones that chose this group. So I know that feeling of, oh my God, I need to continue working on this because I can't just leave projects, you know, people need me. But your spouse will need you as well, and you need them too. And I feel that your spouse is gonna be a very noble, elegant, beautiful, reliable person. Like they will have some sort of like dignity about them, especially if they're a Leo, right? It's like you don't fuck with the Leo. Leo is about self-respect, right? high vibing Leos, okay? Not the trashy, low vibing Leos that you see around in like terrible cars and loud music trying to get attention. Ooh, sorry, the bitchy side of me came up. But yeah, I live in a neighborhood with tons of people like that. So sorry, guys. But high vibing Leos are like they're so majestic, they're so beautiful to be around, they're very warm and inspiring and very sexy as well. They're hot stuff, right? The heat of the sun. So this is going to be your partner, okay? So you've stumbled upon a gem, basically like a king, right? And you're his queen, if this is a male counterpart you're looking for. But even if this is a woman, it's like you'll be two queens together, or if you're two men, two kings together. So you need to schedule in time as a power couple to have holidays, have breaks. Your relationship, I feel, it's almost going to be like, you know, under the edges of Saturn. So Saturn, with Saturn's energy, you need to put in the effort. Yes, definitely. You need to concentrate. Discipline and effort will get you the results, the tangible results that you want. But the lesson with Capricorn energy and with handling Saturn is work hard, play hard. If you don't schedule in time to rest, you are just gonna go into a burnout, and then you'll manifest the negative aspects of Saturn, which are paranoia, soul cage, limitations, all sorts of diseases of the mind and the body, okay? But you're better off if you just explore some moments of ecstasy, okay? Just genuinely, you can even mark it in your calendars, like, I don't know, 1 week in April is my week with my spouse, or every Sunday I spend time eating my lunch and my dinner with my spouse, or we have a date night once a week. You know, you need to schedule in these things and really commit to them. And if you do, I see that your relationship will be stable, long lasting, and it will be just like enduring, you know, like you guys will definitely be two powerhouses. You'll each be known in your profession. You will have children, you'll have a large family, and you will also be able to share some, you know, ecstasy, some sexy times together, just enjoying yourselves, who you are, without the costumes, without the work pressure, you know, and without and outside of your mother and father role for your children, right? So that's kind of what I see for you, group 2. This is, I was getting a lot of heat from this area as I was doing your reading. So this will be a passionate, powerful connection, okay? You guys will definitely be a power couple, noble and beautiful, with a really enduring public image. People will really lust after you guys and your success and how beautiful you look, okay? So work at creating this inner temple, this really beautiful acts of devotion with your partner. You will find the recipe for how those acts will play out on your own. I've been trying to give you some tips and tricks, but you will figure out how much of this us time you need. But just keep in mind that in order to make the connection a flame, you will need to just schedule in these moments to check in with each other, to be by each other's sides. Maybe it's as easy as just sleeping very close to one another, you know? Couples that sleep together, stay together. Okay, guys, so that's what I had for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening. Feel free to share this video with other people who might enjoy it as well. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't so far. It's like we're growing in my, you know, online family, and I'm really happy to have you here. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next one. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well at msbontom. Sending you so much love. Bye. Hey group 3, hello my loves, I'm so happy to have you here. We made it to 15k, yay! Make sure to enter the giveaway from this video for a chance to win a free love reading with me, and leave a comment down below about a loving thought, whatever crosses your mind regarding something loving that you might want to transmit to other people, okay? So this is your reading. Welcome to how will your future life be with your spouse? How will your married life be? This is for those of you that chose this chunky white dahlia. It's just such a beautiful, perfect flower in my view. And yeah, I guess you noticed as well, this is gonna be my pile as well. I pre-shuffled the cards, so let's just get straight into the message. Whew, I'm a little bit nervous because when you're reading for yourself as well, it can get a bit kooky. But let's find out what cards we got. So, the Three of Cups. Love. Okay, we're off to a good start. Change, Eight of Worlds. Just like that, it changed. And then we have, ooh, number 21, the Universe, or the equivalent of the World card. Wow. Atlantis, rapid development, success, excellence. Wow. Ooh, this is such a powerful card. Wow, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Red Rose, hidden secrets. That's what I was worried about. So when I was shuffling the cards, a lot of the cards flipped back into the decks, so I had to pull them up. And I kind of had an apprehension. It's like there might be some secrets in this connection. It's nothing I hate more. And we have here Peony, prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Deceit. And lastly, focus, Sagittarius energy. So you guys could have a stellium in Sagittarius like I do. Could be a Sagittarius moon, ascendant, or sun. So without a doubt, you will marry a person that you will fall in love with at first sight. I think that with the love card here, this is a very clear indication that you have found your counterpart. This is definitely a love based on marriage and not anything else like material interest or financial stability. There will be a sense as if you guys have similar... I'm hearing something about culture, so I'm trying to interpret how would culture play into this. Maybe you come from the same cultural background, or you have the same cultural values, the same cultural references. Maybe you guys share the same generation, or you're very close in age. So I don't think this will be an age different relationship, or if there is an age difference, it's just like something minor, like 2 or 3 years, you know, between the two of you. But I feel like there will be an element of, with the Eight of Words, I mean, there will be an element that you guys will need to work at this connection to stabilize it. Yeah, I'm getting that it will be highly passionate. It will be really... This could be a higher order spiritual connection as well, because I'm getting a feeling of cycles, a feeling of, you know, being pulled apart and coming together, and being pulled apart and coming together. And so I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna unlock what I've been feeling, because I feel like I've been holding back due to, well, I don't like what I have to say, that's why. So we have here, with the love and change, it's kind of like you guys will be very close and very intimate, but then you'll be pulled apart again, and then you'll be close and intimate, and then pulled apart again, until you finally manage to stabilize the connection. It's kind of like you both open up to the world. I don't like to use that term very lightly though, but it could be a twin flame connection. So you will come together with your twin flame. It's like, oh, my face is crunching in pain, because it's like, I wouldn't wish a twin flame connection upon anyone. Of course, I chose this group. And it's just, it's just a sense, you know, like there's something magical about your connection. I mean, you got Atlantis. It's like your souls known each other since the beginning of time, and even before that. You are protected. You could be working to send light to each other, to remove ancestral spells from one another's background, you know. Maybe you had a look and you dug deep in your Akashic records and you saw this person, or this person saw you. I feel like this person, just like in that beautiful song by The National, you know, I dreamed about you for 21 years before I saw you. I think I said that in another reading at some point, but it's coming up, you know, again. So it's like really romantic, but at the same time, it's very difficult to stabilize such a connection. So arm yourself with a lot of patience, strength, and determination. It will be like a feeling like you guys, when you are together with this person, it's like the radiant light of the sun, but it will be like quicksilver. It's like you can't stabilize it somehow. It will be like uranium, you know, like you need a specific room and conditions to hold it within before it just like unleashes its nuclear reaction on us, you know? So I feel like you will go through periods of long waiting for maybe this person to heal, or you need to heal, and then it will come together very rapidly. I feel ultimately you guys will be able to reach that point where you just, you know, I'm in it to win it. I've chosen you. Stop running away, you know, and that person is going to reciprocate your feelings 100%. But that road up until that point might lead down a lot of really strange places. There could be deceit at the beginning in your connection, some toxicity that you both need to let go of. Maybe when you'll fall in love with this person, you might be in a connection with someone, or the other person might be in a connection with someone. There will definitely need to be a measure of change, and if you guys don't change on your own, the divine is gonna intervene and give you a tower moment after another to wake you up to your divinity, to your witchiness, your shamanic qualities. I want to say shaman's qualities, but shamanic applies better. I feel like, yeah, you guys might mince words. You might take each other apart and start the conversation, and then when you see each other, it's like you can't keep your hands off each other. It's like really passionate connection, very life-giving. You guys are meant to create something that will push the world forward. Yeah, I'm getting a sense, I'm getting like enormity, like Antares, you know, like that size of that star. Or like, I don't know, something even larger than that. It's like cosmic kind of shifts. It's kind of like you are the stuff of those really large stars in the sky, but you're like somehow incarnated here on Earth, and you kind of radiate the soothing light, but at the same time it's like, it's almost like the God within. It's like you're a goddess and a god loving each other. I don't even know how to put it into words. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reaching the level of hyperbole. But I'm getting a sense of enormity. Of course, Sagittarius energy. This is a lot about, in the world, is the universe is usually the Saturn card. So there is a sense of trying to limit something that is unlimited, trying to tame something that is wild by nature. And when I looked at the recording time, 50:55. So yeah, it's like you're trying to set boundaries around a wildfire, you know, and you're trying to quench it, but you know that if you quench it, you're destroying the thing itself that it represents. A wildfire by nature is wild, right? So if you quench it, you don't have anything. You don't have a fire. You save the forest, but there are just ashes, right? And coldness and damp and moist and destruction. So it's like you guys need to learn how to work with this energy, both with the divinity within you, just like Rilke said, speaking to the God within. Take your practice powers, right? Your practice powers. For God wants to see itself in you. So Yeah, it's just, I'm getting a sense of aiming high. There will be periods where I feel like either you or your partner might go on healing quests of your own. You might each start connections with other people just because you're working through certain issues. There is definitely a lot of parental healing because I think both of you have really complicated connections with your family members. Potentially you both grew up in toxicity, but your hearts are very pure, but you've erected a lot of walls around you. You might have always felt like an outsider, like a weirdo on this planet. And then you find this person and they're very similar to you, but exactly the things that you're struggling with, you see them mirrored in the other person, right? So you could try to hide from this person and thereby deceive them, and they will do the same to you in return. But then you will go through moments of healing, of understanding, of allowing that inner fire to rise up, and you grow into your expansion and you understand the cosmic nature of things. It's like I'm in a Terrence Malick movie right now. You know, like connection with nature and the cosmos, and love here on earth is about the love of the divine touching you through the wind and the water and the air. And I think Terrence Malick, if I'm not mistaken, is the sun in Sagittarius as well. So it's exactly that kind of energy, right? But I want to give you something tangible as well. Hard work. This is the card of hard work, and this is the card of celebrations. So I'm just getting a sense that in time, through understanding your own power, through working with the cycles of nature, of the seasons, of the moon, of the planets, through growing through certain astrological transits, you are definitely gonna eliminate these secrets. Yeah, the hidden secrets and the deceit that we saw here are going to be replaced by prosperity and focus. You need to first consume this sexual, creative, overactive root and sacral chakra energy. You need to first consume that. So you might both have very strong sexual drives and very like open-minded values, right? So you might each acquire a lot of partners and a lot of sexual experience because you just have this consuming engine within you and that wants to express itself. And then I feel that at one point you will kind of realize, you know what? I think I had enough experience. I want to come together somewhere. I want to root in a place, because you'll understand that your practice powers can only grow if you have a stable basis, and you'll find your stable basis with this person. Now, I do want to specify that I know this is a reading about your married life. I don't see marriage between the two of you. I'm really sorry to say this, and I'm sorry to disappoint those of you that want a traditional reading. Check group 1 or 2. But this is like the energy of this group is like completely knocking me off. So I feel that it would be more like a marriage in spirit or in your hearts. I feel like even the moment when you meet this person, you know this is the person. And if you have sex, that's the moment when you kind of like are connected. The cord is there, and it will be very hard to cut the connection with this person, no matter how many cord cutting rituals you might do, because it's like you're cutting your connection to yourself, if that makes sense, right? So you can't cut yourself out of yourself. So I feel that you guys will be like a trendsetter group. Like, you know, you will be a very innovative couple. You'll open people's hearts and minds. When you'll find the time to come together and you'll decide to stabilize, to focus, and to really grow into this wonderful prosperity and compassion, it's like there's nothing stopping you. But you need to quiet first that fire that is driving you to reckless acts of passion, to drama in romance. You need to quiet that down and understand that true love is peace. It's not passion. True love is peace. Sure, if you have the passionate component, excellent. but you want to aim for peace and compassion, creativity, a feeling of coming home to someone, a feeling that you find somebody that is like, understands you when no one else does, you know? They see you, they understand you. That is love. So when you guys reach that level of awareness and you decide that, hey, I've searched the world far and wide and I couldn't find anyone like you, and it scared me, the connection with you, but I want to make this work. I want to focus and I want to build our prosperity together. Then you're going to take this changing fortune and love and you're going to stabilize it. It's like you're finally going to stop the wheel of fortune. It's going to end. And you're going to ground it. And you're going to be like, you know what, baby? We can take over the world. But not that like in a toxic, us against the world kind of mentality, but in a beautiful, let's make the world a better place than it was when we came in, by using the power of our hearts, by using our practice powers, by understanding that we are divine and we need to awaken each person on this planet to know that they are divine and that they need to stop hurting themselves and hurting other people, right? So you'll have a message together, you'll create something together, you'll work towards something together. You might start a business together that will prove very helpful to countless souls out there. You might want to provide some relief, some support for people in different cultures all over the world, because I don't think you guys will be limited by such facile distinctions such as race and class and culture. You guys are just gonna love. You're gonna love each other, you're gonna love the world, and you're gonna love changing it for the better, if that makes sense. I'm gonna stop here because I feel like this was so passionate and kind of swirly. I don't know how you guys perceived it. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. I mean, Atlantis. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna end this reading here. This was beautiful. Complex, but beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting the connection here between a witch and a werewolf. I don't know why. It's the Penny Dreadful kind of thing. I love that series, guys. You know it. I've been using, you know, the screenshots to decorate some of my PickACard readings. But yeah, it's that kind of a connection, you know. But I just hope it will end in a more positive note. And I feel that it will end once you guys make the commitment to be with each other, the commitment to love one another deeply, fully. There's nothing stopping you. So thank you so much for listening. I hope this made sense. I'll try to put some more PickACard readings in this vein, so stay tuned, okay? There will be more options to choose from and there will be different romantic readings. Please make sure to enter the giveaway by leaving a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at msbontomp. I try to update my stories daily. I'm sending you guys so much love. This has been Enlivening. Ciao.